Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Nancy Drew, The Secret of Shadow Ranch, where I need to figure out what to do here and how to interact with this puzzle. Aha. Okay. So I can move these. Oh. What exactly do I need to do with these? Like, what's the end goal? That piece has a different coloring. So do I need to move it somewhere? Okay, let's see about maybe getting some room kind of around this piece here so I can move it. So that can be moved up, but that isn't going to accomplish much. Because, well, if that moves up, then I can move this. Guess I could move those. That can't be moved up though. These can only be moved like sideways, or like the way they are kind of sort of like facing, I guess, if you can call it that. So this can't be moved down. Okay, so that's actually pointless to move that anywhere because this can't be. No, actually, this can be moved down. So that's why. Aha! What do we have here?
There's something inside.
Green bottle under stairs.
I am glad that you are getting your picture painted wearing your favorite shawl. It will be a beautiful painting because you look beautiful in that shawl. I forget the name of the stitch you used to make it, but I think it is amazing that you learned how to knit a whole shawl just by reading one book. I wish I could put my mind to things like you can. I am also glad that you like the handbag that I got you. I knew it would become your favorite on account of the pretty picture the beads make. I want to know all the things that you like so that I can make sure you always have them. I figure that way you will always want me around. Meet me on Friday at noon by the Big Picture Rock. I love you, Dirk.
Big Picture Rock. Is that the place with all the petroglyphs? Also, flowers on her favorites. So, is the shawl and the handbag are those two of those favorites?
I am glad that you are getting your picture painted wearing your favorite shawl.
Oh.
It will be a beautiful painting because you look beautiful in that shawl. Remember when we were in Cappy's eating the crackers he orders special from California, and you said that from then on the crackers would be your favorite because they would always remind you of me? Well, I met a trader yesterday who had a whole wagon full of them, and I bought you 4 tins. I also bought a rock from him because this rock has been polished to show a picture that looks just like the landscape by one of our meeting places. He called it an agate and said that the picture was made by nature, but it looks so real I can hardly believe it. I am thinking of a way to surprise you with it because it is as special as you are. I will meet you Tuesday at 3 by the 3-armed cactus. Your father has people watching for me all over the county. I guess you got some of your smartness from him. I love you, Dirk.
3-armed cactus. So, let's see. Cracker tins and agate and 3-armed cactus. I wonder if those meeting places are important to remember as well. So far we've got shawl, handbag, cracker tins, and agate of her favorite things, and then big picture rock and 3-arm cactus for the meeting places.
I still don't know how you got a whole cake out to our last meeting place like you did, but it was the best thing I ever ate. And the prettiest, too, what with that fancy flower you put on it. Now I think it is the best cake recipe in the world, too. But nothing is as good as getting a letter from you. Whenever I see a flower like the one on your favorite letter paper, I think of you. I only steal from people who have plenty of money to begin with and deserve to be robbed, but if I could start over, I would forget about them and be a rancher or farmer or miner or shopkeeper or whatever you wanted me to be, just so we could always be together. Be at Charlie's grave at sunset this Thursday. I love you, Dirk.
Okay, Charlie's grave. And more favorites. The cake that we made. And letter paper. So let's see, we've got shawl, handbag, cracker tins, agate, cake, letter paper, and then we've got big picture rock, 3-arm cactus, and Charlie's grave. Interesting. So that's why the recipe was. This cake was one of the favorites too, and Nancy did say that's a tulip. About the flower, I don't see any cookie tins. Where would they be? Oh, up on top of the. I guess we can't look there. Does Shorty have anything new to say?
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
What do you know about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid around here for Francis Humber to find?
If I thought there was a snowball's chance in Tampa that Valentine had stashed any of his loot here, I'd be tearing this place apart. Why? What do you know about it?
Nothing really, but what makes you so sure he didn't stash any of his loot here?
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk Valentine I could get my hands on. But the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered Francis into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Okay. Hey, there's a 3-armed cactus on the wall there.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Is that the kind of cactus that we need to be looking for? Or, I mean, is it even important? Can't look in the cupboards. So I guess let's look at all the stuff we've got. Just a close-up of the shawl. Do we need to do something with it? Let's see our notes. Dex got pretty steamed when I asked him about his sister, Jane Nash. Later, he apologized and said he doesn't blame the Rollies for firing her. But can I believe him? Not sure. One of the love letters I found in the green bottle that Frances hid referred to her favorite shawl and to her favorite purse. According to one of those love letters Frances got from Dirk, he bought her a bunch of crackers. They were her favorites because they used to eat them together at Cappy's. How romantic. Apparently, Frances used to decorate the cake she'd bake with a flower. Sounds like her favorite stationery had a flower on it too. I wonder if the purse I found in the cellar is the one Dirk referred to in one of his letters to Frances. Dirk said there was a flower on Frances's favorite stationery. Find out what it was. Find out what kind of flower Frances used to decorate the cake Dirk talked about in his letter. Tulip?
That's done.
See what the name of the crackers were that Frances and Dirk used to eat in Cappy's. Dirk mentioned that Frances had a favorite beaded purse. Figure out if it had a flower on it. I mean, there were flowers on it. There was also something missing. Learn more about the shawl that Frances knit. Web search? Maybe it has something to do with flowers. Feed the chickens and the horses.
That's done.
So we found that.
I'm finished with that.
Can we now ask George about this? Let's see about that web search. About the shawl. Arizona, cliff dwellings, rattlesnake, scorpion, saguaro cactus. Is that the three-armed cactus? Didn't mean to do that. Home. No, this one has more than 3 arms. The saguaro cactus grows only in the Sonoran Desert, which includes land in southwestern Arizona and southeastern California. This kind of cactus is extremely slow growing. At the end of its first year, a seedling may be only a quarter of an inch long. At the end of 15 years, it may be a foot tall. Only after 75 years will it grow its first arms, which begins as prickly nubs that gradually grow outward and upward. Okay, slow growing, so if it had 3 arms back then, is it going to have 3 arms now as well? The longer a saguaro lives, the taller it becomes and the more arms it has. The biggest saguaros are over 200 years old, have more than 50 arms, and weigh up to 8 tons. On average, saguaros live to be from 150 to 175 years old, so it probably isn't going to be 3-armed anymore. The saguaro is susceptible to freezing temperatures, which is why it is rarely found above an elevation of 3,500 feet. The thick tissue covering its vertical ribs absorbs water and causes the tree to swell like an accordion when it rains, as its ribs expand to hold the water. The saguaro lives off the stored water, enabling it to go long periods without precipitation. In May and June, 3-inch wide creamy white flowers with yellow centers appear near the end of the saguaro's main branches. When pollinated, the flowers produce fruit which contain thousands of tiny seeds. Birds eat the fruit and, in doing so, help disperse the seeds and create a new generation of saguaros. The saguaro bloom is the state flower of Arizona. Oh, okay. Harvesting veggies, common knitting stitches, agates. Oh, I kind of meant to look at the knitting stitches though. This cursor is
The
so...
daisy stitch.
Oh, apparently that is the daisy stitch. 2 stitches, the knit stitch and the purl stitch, form the foundation for all the other knitting stitches and patterns that are commonly employed to transform yarn into clothing. The stockinette stitch, which is knit and purl alternatively, or like alternate rows, knit and purl. And then there's the garter stitch, knit every row, and the single rib, which is knit 1, purl 1. And then there's the, what was that? The bargello, which is a bit more complicated, and the cable stitch, which, I mean, there can be different kinds of cables, but that's one kind. And then we've got the daisy stitch, and yeah, that is the daisy stitch. And then we've got the broken rib and the moss stitch, and that's that. So, is there anything, do we need to read about the daisy stitch? I don't think so, no. I don't think we'll need to do any knitting. If we end up needing to do any knitting, we know that we can find this here. Let's take a look at the entry on agates as well. Agates are semi-precious gemstones made of a particularly beautiful form of microcrystalline quartz called chalcedony. Aha, yeah, chalcedony. Also spelled that way sometimes. Most agates were created hundreds of millions of years ago when gas bubbles became trapped in lava flows that cooled and hardened around them. Over time, groundwater filled these bubbles with a solution of dissolved silica, as well as solutions of oxides such as iron, manganese, and calcium. When these minerals hardened, the bubbles became rocks which, when cut and polished, appear to be stained with colorful, often very delicate designs. Collectors categorize agates according to these designs. agates are often a mixture of the basic types below. So we've got banded agates. This type of agate features concentric bands. Color. Onyx agates. These are characterized by parallel bands of color. Okay, so parallel here and then concentric in the other one. Eye agates. As the name suggests, circular bands of color create an eye-like pattern. And then we've got the moss agate. This kind of agate features tree-like patterns which often combine to resemble a landscape. So it was a moss agate that was one of those favorite things, because there was talk about a landscape kind of on the agate. For this reason, they are sometimes called picture agates. Okay, so daisy stitch. So we need to find the stationery and cookie or cracker tins. The cake we found, and the shawl and the purse. And then obviously we need to find the agate as well, but yeah, are there any ancient, or well, maybe not ancient, but like old cracker tins here anywhere? Maybe as like decoration or something? Can't access the or like can't open these doors here. I don't see any cookie tins there. What about on top of... There wasn't anything like that in here, was there? We still have the key, so we could check. Also, I guess this would be a good place for the stationery. That's Jane's letter. And that's the stuff that Mary bought. So no, there's nothing further in there. And in here, there were only the letter and the diary and the locket. And on the table, there's only that book. And on top of the mantelpiece, no cookie tins here either. Or stationery. And the others just the book here. And here we've just got the old newspapers that we can't do anything with. On that table we've just got the radio. So no, I don't see any cookie tins in here. Or any stationery. So I guess we'll have to keep looking. Oh, what about all the stuff in the box or trunk or whatever at Mary's? Yeah, we need to go riding. We need to go see Mary and see what exactly was in that box or trunk or whatever. So, can we go riding now?
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Old Bob's all yours. I set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some barrel racing and practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like, say, you get your time below 10 seconds, and if you can lasso the sawhorse, like, say, 4 times out of 5, I'll give you your very own lariat. You can practice as much as you want, whenever you want. Just don't go walking off with my rope, 'cause I'll be watching.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Okay, so under 10 seconds. I guess we could give it a try. Under 10 seconds and what? Lasso the whatever thing 4 times out of 5? Okay, so do we have to follow this exact route? So that's barrel 1. So barrel 1 is the one that's on the left. And then barrel 2 is the one that's on the right. And then the last barrel is the one that's up there. And we need to go to the left side of it. Okay, so barrel on the left, go to the far side of it and pass it by from like up here. Both of these barrels we need to circle them this way. So go up and then yeah. And then the barrel up here, left to right. Guess we could give it a try.
No sense going in there without a horse to ride.
Oh, I guess I gotta do all the stuff. Well, let's get all of Bob's things and I guess we'll give that a try. Okay. Once again, we need to check that. Put that back down and... Oh, for reals. I always do that. Put that back down and then...
Come on, Bob.
Alright then. Oh, they're marked. Okay. So, oh, what? Number 1's there now. Okay. Oh, so we need to go like this way.
Here we go.
And then we've got number 2 here. 3.
11.5. Start over.
Okay, Bob, let's go.
10.5. Start over.
So I guess I have to like click on the barrel to make a faster turn or something. I have no idea. So I guess she like remembers the route. I don't have to remember it. I just have to click the barrels.
Here we go! Yeah!
10.5. Start over.
Again.
Yeehaw! Yeah!
10.5. Start over.
Here we go! Yeah!
10.5. Start over.
Okay, I guess I will pause the recording here and be back once I get it. Because I have no clue. I guess I just have to click the barrel at the right time, like as soon as possible, to get a faster time. I have no idea. Maybe I'll do one more on camera and see if I can click the barrel like as soon as possible. Obviously barrel 1
Yeehaw!
right here, but like...
Yeah!
10.5. Start over.
Okay, well, I'll be back once I've got it. Finally, 9.5. So, that took some doing. But, that's done. I guess we can move on to this now then. So, what exactly...
Missed. How? Just missed.
Start over.
Do over. How? Rats, I was this close. Do over. Try again.
Start over.
I have no idea, like, what to...
Just missed. Rats, I was this close. Try again. Rats, I was
Start
this
over.
close.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at the walkthrough because... I don't get this. I don't get what I need to do there to get it. Is it just luck? It can't be just luck. There's gotta be some kind of a trick to it and... Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the walkthrough for that. Okay, so apparently it's a timing thing. It said when it forms a circle. Oh, what?
Missed. Rats, I was this close. How? How? Perfect.
You got 1
Oh.
out of 5.
There we go. So I have to wait for it to be like, I have to wait for there to be no slack in the kind of rope circle. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Three.
Yes.
Four.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Okay. Cool. So, do I now have a rope of my...
All right. Now I can get my own lariat. I did the barrel race in under 10 seconds and roped the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times. Do I get a lariat?
Yep, here you go. I'm kind of surprised at you.
Why?
Figured you'd be good for some laughs out there. You weren't. But there's still hope. This little vacation of yours ain't over with yet.
May I go riding again?
Yep.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
All right. So now we have this rope thing here. Oh. We gotta do the whole saddle thing again. Let's go see Mary and take a look in that box of stuff that we opened at her place. I think I'm wearing the helmet or the hat and the gloves and stuff, yeah. So,
Come on, Bob. Good boy.
alright, Mary, I guess we could go here. Let's go here and finish the rock
That
picture.
looks like Mary Yazzie.
Okay, so on our way back, we'll stop by Mary's. We saw her out there. For now, let's see, what do we need still? This should be much easier now that I know that the rock pictures go into the kind of lighter colored spaces. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. let's go see about that one down there. There should be one kind of in between the rocks. Aha. Okay, so that goes here. And then I guess these are higher up. Can we can't see them from down here?
I need a rope.
So let's do this thing.
How?
Oops. No slack. Circle.
Missed.
What? Oh.
How?
Oh, I need to... Okay. I need to click now.
Yes! I can't get my map out now. I'll just remember the petroglyphs I see and check my map later.
Okay. So, this was on this side, right? And then this was on this side. I think. And then we've got 3 more here. And we need a couple more in addition to those. So that's up there. Is that one? No. That's there. So that's this one, right? I think. And then we've got this up here. But like, is it this one or it's that one probably, right? Because it isn't directly above. There should be one. There it is. That's that one. And then there should be one over here as well. Beneath cap keys. Pappy's name, please. There's one more. Also, there's an arrowhead. I guess I should look at stuff other than those as well, because apparently there can be other noteworthy stuff here.
Beneath Cappy's keys, Pappy's name, please.
Okay, beneath Cappy's keys, Cappy's name, please. And there was one arrowhead up here and nothing else, right? Nothing. Okay. And I guess I should be careful when looking at the ground as well to see that I found all of the arrowheads that I can find down here. I don't see anything else. Yeah, okay. So... didn't realize I could turn around over here. I'm just going to go over the ground here and see if we've got anything. There's a 3-armed cactus. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Should we go see Mary? I kinda want to end the episode. But I guess we'll see Mary first and then end the episode. So, did we see Mary like out here somewhere or...
Hi, can I help you with something?
I saw you riding earlier near Shadow Ranch. Do you ride around there a lot?
You're mistaken. Shadow Ranch is private property. I never ride there. You must have seen somebody else.
Whoever I saw was riding a palomino that looked just like yours.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. So don't go telling people you saw me trespassing, because you didn't. Excuse me.
Oh,
I can't talk right now. Sorry.
okay. Oh, we have to do this whole thing again. Totally forgot how these games love to make us repeat stuff. So, what was it? 4 something 11. If we put this to 11, there we go. No cookie tins or...
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before.
Have I not put back what I took before?
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back
Oh.
what I took before.
I guess she took the scissors, didn't she? Oh, pff. Apparently I can't just put everything back. I don't think I need any of the stuff in there. I just wanted to see about the cookie tins. And the stationery. I guess there's nothing for us here then. Yeah, I don't see any cookie tins or stationery or anything. Well, that was a short visit. I think I'll end this episode here. And we'll see what to do next in the next one. I mean, we've got this figured out beneath Cappy's keys. Pappy's name, please. Whatever that means. I guess we could read her musings here. There's a secret door behind the bookcase in the den. Did one of the cowboys use it to escape after sabotaging the pump house? It looks like Frances knit the shawl she's wearing in that painting using the daisy stitch. Tex said if and when I can do the barrel race in under 10 seconds and can lasso the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times, he'll give me my very own lariat. So, what and where Cappy's keys are? Yeah, who Pappy is. Get a lariat from Tex.
I'm finished with that.
Dirk said there was a flower on Frances's favorite stationery. Yeah, we need to find that. Name of the crackers. Beaded purse. Did the shawl thing.
That's done.
So maybe in the next episode we'll see if we can call Bess and George and ask them about 19th century fashion, because as we have been told, George has been reading up on it, but for some reason we haven't been able to ask her about it yet. Maybe now that we've done all this stuff and that we have an entry on the purse in here, maybe now we can ask George about it. But we'll see about that in the next episode. For now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I will see you again next time.